he was saying, man, Californians have learned not to floss too hard. We've learned to just be in the background, even as celebrities. You know what I'm saying? We know, like, these cats out here don't play. They don't care who you are. So, you know, I think we definitely learn how to move as far as, like, you know, even when we got paper, we know how to keep the suckers away.
Yeah.
When, you know, when you balling like that. That's definitely what Oakland do. Like,
we know we have to tone it down depending on where we at.
Exactly.
And we put our survival above being flashy.
That part.
And just being a dude who flexing on people. That flexing gets you killed.
Flexing gets you popped,
and in the town, you that's what was happening. You wasn't just getting robbed; they was killing you and just taking your shit. And it's still happening to this day.
Yeah.
That's dude riding around flexing. They just killing them and taking their shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So you learn how to just look. I'm gonna go to the club. I might wear one watch, and that's all the stuff I'm gonna do tonight.
Yep.
Like, I'm wearing all these chains, the earring, the diamond. I'm taking all that shit out because I know the wolves they watching. Even if you don't see them, they're watching.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
They're watching.
Hey man, one time we was at, and this was when I think Biggie just passed. We went out to New York, went to this club out there, and we was with DJ Clark Kent. Shout out DJ Clark Kent. We came in there. He actually didn't meet it. He was already inside. He told us to come through. We come in there. We get inside. We looking for Clark Kent. I don't know. I think he was spinning or whatever. But somehow we didn't meet up with him yet. So his boys saw us and was like, fresh meat. We had on rollies and everything. Oh yeah, they was about to get us, yo. They was about to get us. We walked up in there and we was deep, but they still was gonna try us. They was gonna
you in there
because we in their neighborhood, man. Shoot, man. We was getting ready. We finally meet up with him, and he goes, "Hey, man, you lucky you with me because my boys was ready to get y'all." I was like, "Woo! I'm so glad we with you because man, it could have been all ugly."
It's good to know people, man.
Yeah,
it's good to know people have connections, especially out of town.
Out of town, yo.
You know, all that checking in matters sometimes.
Oh yeah.
When you gonna be in clubs and you know out and about. Yeah. It's good to check in sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Checking in was, you know what, checking in was a thing before the internet. Even though they was talking about it on the internet, I was like, this is way before 30
years before.
Yes.
People started talking about people always been calling, hey man, I'm on my way down there, man. Just, you know, look out for me.
Yes. You had to do that way before the internet, buddy. So,
if
you know.
If you want to survive.
If you want to do business, if you want to be out here and do business, then you better know somebody who running it out here.
The wolves are watching.
Yep.
So we get to the movie where 7 years later, Doughboy is having a welcome home party. So, you know, we're to assume he went to prison. And I think he does say he went to prison. Yeah. And they having a party in his mom's backyard. And his mom stops Trey and tells him to talk to him. You know, could you talk some sense into him? Maybe what you got can rub off on him. She says it just like that. And so he says he's going to talk to him. But you can instantly tell that the way Doughboy sees Trey, he sees Trey as a sucker. He don't see him as a real one. So there's no way he would ever listen to anything Trey had to say.
No, of course not. Of course not. He been in the pen, so he like, man, had to save my life. Damn near probably had to kill some niggas to save my life, and you trying to tell me how to live? I ain't about to listen to your ass. You a punk.
When Trey said, "You like what I got on, man?" He was like, "Nigga, you look like you selling rocks." Like ultimate disrespect right there. Like, yo. I'm not respecting you.
No, not at all.
Now, the one thing I can say that was dope about the casting on this part of it, John Singleton picked the perfect person for Trey. Because Cuba Gooding looks so out of place, but that's actually how he is in real life.
Right, exactly.
He's really a valley kid. Who could be seen to be out of place because that's how he really is. Yeah. So when he walked into the party looking hella nerdy and shit, that's actually him acting how he normally acts.
Exactly. That's him being him.
That's just him being him.
Man.
That's why it looks so perfect.
I can relate to that. I was wearing that type of stuff back then, man. I had the flat top and the button downs.
We had what was the name? The Oak Tree. It was a store called the
my
Oak
goodness.
Tree.
Yep, that was my spot,
sold
man.
those.
Hey, man, I used to buy the Paisley shirts and you know what I'm saying?
The Oak Tree used to hook it up. You get the whole
was the
fit.
spot, yo. The baggy pants and all of that, man.
That was old school.
MC
the Oak
hammering
Tree.
all day.
Now, what I do want to say about the mom, so we're not gonna bash the mom.
No.
What I do want to say is that she seemed to have matured.
Mm-hmm.
Because you peeped it.
Oh, yeah.
She wanted positivity out of Doughboy.
Yeah.
She wasn't cussing at him.
Nope.
So you could tell her maturity changed.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted good things for her son.
She almost looked like a black righteous woman with the gear she was wearing for a minute. Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You can tell that she changed. You can tell that she really did want the best for Doughboy. Because like she said, I'm tired of him going in and out of jail. Could you just talk to him? Like, but she was more, I see more positivity coming out of her vibe than earlier when he was a kid. And she was cussing him out and, you know, doing all that extra. And I'm glad John showed that because people do change over time.
People do change, yeah.
People change.
Yeah.
You can be a ratchet ass baby mom and then become a good Christian woman 10 years later.
I know a lot of them.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so I'm glad he showed that change in the way she thought about her son and him wanting to be a better person and stay out of jail and stuff like that. And almost, like she said, she wanted some of that goodness of Trey to just rub off on him. Like, maybe if you hang around him, he'll just start acting different.
Right. Right.
But we know in reality that was never going to happen.
No, it was never going to happen.
That was never going to happen. You know.
Too many. She called him too many fat fucks. So I mean,
it's too much damage done.
It's too much damage done.
Too much emotional.
Look how he was talking when he came out. You know, hoes got to eat too. So you know, he definitely was used to the fat fuck shit.
It's too much damage done.
Yeah.
After the barbecue, Trey is walking home with a plate for his dad, and he runs into Ferris. And the guys in the red, it looks like a Jetta or Hyundai. Hyundai.
Yeah. The first Hyundais, yo.
First Hyundai? They ran to the guy in the red Hyundai, so I'm assuming that means they bloods. I don't know. Yeah, because they were wearing bull stuff, so I'm assuming they was bloods, but they really never...
They didn't cover that, but...
Which was cool. He wanted to stay out of that.